Jacob Marley was dead to begin with. Old Marley was dead for 7 years. Jacob Marley was Ebenezer Scrooge's business partner. They were both best friends thriving under the idleness of others. Does Scrooge know about his death? Of course he did. He was the very one who signed his death certificate as a witness. But Scrooge wasn't exactly the best gentleman in town. He was a squeezing, wrenching, covetous old sinner. But tonight, he has a chance. Tonight he will have a chance to turn back the clock and begin to see what life is really about.
If you don't mind, sir, the fire is going out. Should I put some more coal in the fire?
Poke it. Adding more coal to the fire costs money.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle! God save you!
Bah! Humbug!
Christmas a humbug? You don't mean that, do you?
Yes, I do. What rights have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
What rights have you to being so miserable then? You're rich enough.
Humbug!
Don't be so angry, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in a world of fools such as you? Merry Christmas! What's Christmas time to you but a time for finding yourself a year older, but not an hour richer?
There are many things which I derived good and not profit, Christmas being among them. But I believe that Christmas is a kind, charitable time. It's the only time when people open their hearts and think of others as fellow travelers to the grave, and not some other race of creatures bound on other journeys. And therefore, Uncle, although it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe it has done me good, and will do me good. And I say, God bless it!
Did you say something, CRATCHIT?
No, sir.
I hear another sound out of you when you will spend Christmas on the unemployment line.
Yes, sir.
You're quite a powerful speaker, nephew. It's a wonder you don't go to Parliament.
Come dine with us tomorrow, Uncle.
I will see you in hell first.
But why are you so cold-hearted, Uncle? Why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. Good afternoon.
I want nothing of you. I ask nothing of you. Why can't we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I am very sorry to find that your heart is so miserable. But I celebrate Christmas for as long as I live. So I say, Merry Christmas, Uncle!
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year!
Good afternoon!
And a Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Cratchit!
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
I see you find my nephew amusing.
Well, he is quite nice.
Are you another Christmas lunatic like him with a wife and family? I retire to Bedlam.
Good evening, sir. Is this the office of Scrooge and Marley?
Yes, it is.
Do we have the privilege of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Marley's dead. He died 7 years ago this very night.
Oh. Well, I believe that his generosity is well represented by his surviving partner.
Hmm?
A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund for the poor and the destitute. We believe this is the season to remember the unfortunate. Because Christ did the same to the lame and the blind, so should we for the poor and the destitute. How much shall we put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone, and I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry.
But the poor of London, sir.
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
Yes, plenty of prisons, sir. The workhouses are still in operation. I wish I can say that they were not.
My taxes pay for those establishments, and they cost enough. For those badly off, I say they should go there instead.
But many would rather die.
If they better die, then they should do it, and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
You want all day off tomorrow, I suppose.
If it is quite convenient, sir.
It is not convenient, and it's not fair. If I were to dock you half a crown, you think yourself ill-used. But you don't think of me ill-used when I pay a day's wages for no work.
It's only once a year, sir.
Good excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. But I guess I must give you the whole day. Be here earlier the next morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And a Merry Christmas.
Jacob Marley?
Mend your ways!
Indigestion. It must be indigestion. I will not believe it. I most certainly won't believe it. Oh no! What do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
You are particular for a ghost. Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Can you sit down?
I can.
Do it then.
You don't believe in me,
I don't.
do you doubt your senses?
A little thing can affect your senses. You may be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, and a fragment of an underdone potato. Oh, and there's more of gravy than the grave about you, whatever you are. Okay, I believe. Why do spirits walk the earth, and why do they come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad his fellow men. The spirit, while still alive, should walk while reaching out towards others. If that spirit fails to do so in life, it is condemned after death, bearing a chain. This chain I forged in life. I made it link by link, and yard by yard. Every time I do badly unto others, I made another link. Is its pattern strange to you? You wear such a chain yourself. It was as heavy and as long as this 7 Christmas Eves ago. Yours is a ponderous chain.
Jacob, speak comfort to me.
I have none to give. I cannot stay, I cannot linger. Mark me, in life my spirit never walked beyond the counting house, never went the narrow limits of my spending of money.
Well, you were always a good man of business. Why are you suffering so much, Jacob?
It's not. Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance were my business.
But I am here this night to warn you that you have a chance to escape my fate.
You were always a good friend to me. Thank you.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
That's the chance and hope. I'd rather not.
Expect the first ghost when the clock strikes 1. The second on the next night the same hour. And the third upon the next night when the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate. Get right with your nephew, your clerk, your fellow humankind, and with God. Look to see me no more.
I don't have time for these delusions. Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Do you mind putting that cap on?
By putting out this light, you extinguish the light that I will shine for you. Is it enough that you mortals create this for me to wear it low around my head?
My apologies, spirit. Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past. I am the light who shines on all Christmases past.
Long past?
No, your past. Come and walk with me.
This is the 3rd floor up, spirit. I'm only a human being. I'm very likely to fall.
A touch of my hand, and you shall be appealed in Mars with this. All the other children have gone for the Christmas holidays, except for one. Do you recognize this boy?
Yes, I do. I do know that boy. I was so lonely. My father held a grudge against me, so he left me here year by year.
Let us see another Christmas.
Yo-ho, Dick! Yo-ho, Ebenezer! No more work tonight. It's Christmas Eve.
Why, it's old Fezziwig! Bless his heart, Fezziwig's alive again!
Let's clear this way to make lots of space.
Do you know this place?
Know it! I was an apprentice here many years ago.
A small matter to make these silly folks so happy.
Small? What ridiculous extravagance, I say.
Why is it not? He only spent a few pounds for this party, 3 or 4 perhaps.
It isn't that, Spirit. The happiness he gives is worth a fortune. He has the power to make us happy or sad, to make our jobs a pleasure or turmoil.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Just wanted to say something to my clerk, Bob Cratchit, that's all.
Do you remember this lady?
Remember? Yes. I was in love with her many years ago, but it doesn't matter now.
Come, my time grows short. Let us see yet another Christmas.
You love nothing quite so much as gold, Ebenezer.
There is nothing on this earth more terrifying to me than a life doomed to poverty. May I ask, why do you condemn with such severity the honest pursuit of substance?
You fear the world too much, Ebenezer. If you were free today, would you choose a penniless girl like me?
You think not?
Oh, Ebenezer, what a safe and terrible answer! Our engagement was old when we were poor and content to be so. When it was made, you were another man.
I was just a boy.
I release you, Ebenezer.
Have I ever sought release?
In words, no, but in another atmosphere of life, you have begun to love money over me. Would you seek to win me now? I release you, Ebenezer. May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Go after her, you fool! There's no time to waste! Go after her! That's enough! Take me back! I wish to see no more! Why do you delight in torturing me?
These are the shadows of the things that have been, and they are what they are. Do not blame me for your choices and the way you pattern these shadows.
Take me back! Haunt me no longer! O'clock. But there's nothing.
Ebenezer Scrooge! Come in!
I'm coming.
Come in and know me better, man. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Have you ever seen the likes of me before?
Never.
Have you ever walked forth with my elder brothers that preceded me?
No, I haven't. You have many brothers.
More than 1,800.
Massive amount to provide for. Spirit, lead me where you will and let me profit by it. I wish to get this night over with.
Touch my robe then. Welcome to Christmas morning.
Where are we?
Camden Town.
Is there something special coming from your torch?
Yes. A blessing to every meal, poor and rich, but to a poor one most of all.
Why to a poor one most of all?
Because it needs the most. That house over there is the home of your clerk, who you pay 15 shillings a week.
A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears. God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
That child, Spirit. Who is he?
That's Bob Cratchit's son, Tiny Tim.
He looks so fragile.
Maybe he wouldn't be if Bob had enough money to pay for his son's health.
Will the poor child have a chance of living?
I see a vacant seat in the chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
Die! No, Spirit! Say they will be spared!
Not unless the future changes. This child will have a chance of surviving. Why do you care at all? Just let him die and decrease the surplus population. Oh, the insect on the leaf claiming that there is too much life amongst his hungry brothers in the dust. What gives you the right to decide who is less fit to live or more fit to live? Maybe in the sight of heaven, you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child. Come. There is far too much to see.
Give me an animal.
A live animal?
Yes.
And lives in London?
Yes.
A horse?
No.
A cow?
No.
Is it an animal that grunts and growls?
Yes.
Is it an ass?
Yes.
Oh, I know who it is! It's your Uncle Scrooge!
Yes!
This is what my family says about me.
Fred is your sister's only child, am I right?
Yes. He survived the birth, but my sister didn't. She had the largest heart and visited me on those lonely days when we were young.
Your sister indeed had a large heart, and she had given it to Fred. That is why Fred continues to invite you to his home every year. Now look.
Who suffers from his ill whims? He decides to not like us and not come dine with us. What's the consequence? He loses a dinner. But I would say that we keep the door of happiness open for him whether he likes it or not. His wealth obviously does him no good. My mother had loved my uncle dearly, and although I never knew her, I hope I will get to know my Uncle Scrooge. Anyways, a Merry Christmas to the old man wherever he be. To Uncle Scrooge.
You have grown old, Spirit. Our Spirit's life so short.
My life is very brief. It ends on the stroke of midnight. Remember this, Ebenezer. Enjoy what you have now, because it will be gone before you know it. I hope you have learned your lesson, Ebenezer. It is time for me to go now.
I don't know if I can understand, Spirit.
Very well. Let's look at another lesson. Now look.
Are they yours?
They are humankind's. This boy is ignorance, and this girl is wants. Beware of them both, but most of all, beware of the boy, for ignorance shall be mankind's doom.
Are there no refuge? No resources?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
Why do you use my own words against me? Can't you tell me what the future holds?
I don't have to fear things that are yet to come, because I am merely of the present. But they must come.
Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come? You are about to show me shadows of the things that have not happened, but will happen in the time before us. Is that so, Spirit? Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any spectre I've yet met, but I know your purpose is to do me good. I'm ready to bear your company. Lead on, Spirit, lead on!
Grab these sheets and curtains off his bed.
Well, they're going to waste these clothes.
Why is that?
They're going to bury him with those clothes on.
Let's take it off him. Old Joe would like that too. It has no hole in it. Perfect seller.
You know, if he was more natural in his lifetime, he would have someone watching his things after he was gone.
Now to profit us now that he is dead.
I understand, Spirit. But I have not the power, Spirit. Can you show me some tenderness connected with the death?
There now, Tim. Don't worry. Daddy's here.
No! Not Tiny Tim! Is there any way to change these shadows you showed me? please say that it's so with what you point? I see. The writing on the stone. The writing on the stone is... Ebenezer Scrooge! No, Spirit! Don't let me die here alone! I'm not the man I was! Why show me this if I'm past all hope? Spirit! Please, I have changed! Spirit, hear me! I will honor Christmas in my heart and I will keep it all the year. I will not shut out the lessons of the past or present or future. The spirits of all 3 Christmases shall strive within me. Oh, please let me sponge away the writing on the stone. Spirit, speak to me! Spirit! 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 Wait a minute. I'm back. My old room. I'm alive! I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirit of all 3 shall strive within me. Oh, I am as light as a feather, as happy as an angel, as merry as a schoolboy, and as giddy as a drunken man. Oh, heaven and Christmas time be praised. Say it on my knees, Jacob Marley. I don't know what to do. I simply don't know what to do. Boy, what day is it?
Oh no. It's Ebenezer Scrooge. I knew he would be angry at me for sitting in front of his house. I better run for...
No, please don't leave, my boy. I only want to know what day it is.
Why, it's Christmas Day.
Then I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it only one night. Do you know the poulter around the corner?
Yes, I should hope I did.
An intelligent boy. Did he sold the prize turkey that was hanging there? Not the little prize turkey, the big one.
What? The one as big as me?
Yes, my boy. The one as big as you.
It is hanging there still.
Good. Go and buy it then. Honest, go buy it. And bring it back here and I will give you a shilling. Come back in less than 5 minutes and I will give you half a crown. I will send it to Bob Cratchit's house. He shan't know who sent it. Good morning, gentlemen. I hope you succeeded yesterday. A Merry Christmas to you, sirs.
Mr. Scrooge?
Yes, that is my name, and I fear that it may not be pleasant to you. But do you have the goodness?
Why, bless me. Mr. Scrooge, are you serious?
And not a farthing less. A great many back payments are included in it, I assure you.
Well, I don't know what to say to such...
Well, don't say anything. May God bless you.
Here is the bird.
Splendid! Can you take this to Camden Town?
Camden Town?
Why, you can't carry it all the way to Camden Town, my lad. You must take the cab.
And Scrooge was better than his word. He did all that he said he would, and more. He was as good a friend, as good a master, as good a man the good old city ever knew. And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well. And so as to Tiny Tim, who did not die, observed,
God bless us, everyone.
again.